I thought a good win by our guys. I thought they did a lot of good things on both ends of the floor tonight. I thought our ability to take good threes was huge. We didn't get up enough. We took 32, and we'd like to get closer to 43s up, but going 17 for 32 was good. And I like our ability to convert our offensive rebounds into second chance points. We had only 13 offensive rebounds, but that resulted in 26 second chance points, which was huge. So good night on both ends of the floor by our group. Good win. Our defensive player of the game was Cat. He had 12 rebounds, a couple of deflections, and a steal, and he was really good in the 50-50 ball area. One of the things that we've been talking to him about is continue to put your chest in front of the ball and pick and roll in DHO situations, and he did a fantastic job with that tonight. So good win by our group.
Coach, could you give us a glimpse into what was it like to get them from Westchester to here and then to give them some minutes?
Yeah, that's an amazing feat. To play in a G League game in the afternoon and come play in an NBA game, it's got to be a weird feeling, but these guys are pro athletes, and they do a great job at taking care of their bodies, and our performance group does a good job with them in that area too. So for them to be able to do that, to me, is an amazing thing. And then the group came out, and I thought they played well. It was fun to see Tyler hit some shots and hear the crowd cheering his name. All that stuff's a lot of fun. But I like the way our guys tried to play down the stretch. After playing in that G League game earlier today.
Mike, what would you say your timeout triggers are? Like what makes you want to call a timeout? Are there like 2 or 3 things that it happens automatic timeout?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm big on the next play speed. If we don't get back or make an effort because we're talking to the ref, arguing with the ref, or just take too long to change gears, that's a big one for me. And then the next thing is if something happens a couple times in a row, like if they don't feel us defensively and we give up 2 or 3 threes in a row because they're not feeling us, that's not good. If we're not taking care of the ball, those are a few things. There are other things as well, but those things, with the biggest thing probably being lack of next play speed, with them not feeling us as the number 2.
Are there things, I guess, that can happen that you want to I guess, play through? I think
Yeah, for sure.
Like runs that you want to see how the team will respond. How do you decipher when to trigger timeout versus let's see if they can read this?
So it depends on how we've been playing for a while. We haven't been great with our opponents feeling us to start the game. And so, that's something that I'm not going to sit around and wait on right now. Like if it was a one-off or early in the season, they say, okay, you guys figure it out. So it depends on the situation a lot of times and how we've been playing, especially in that particular area of when I called the timeout.
Coach, how do you evaluate Josh Hart tonight? Obviously, how do you think that he's finding his rhythm at offensive side and making those 3-pointers, and how does it make the entire team offensive side more fluid after he comes back from his injury?
Yeah, Josh he's a warrior, man, and he makes things happen on the floor, and what I love more than anything else is teams are leaving him wide open and he's letting it fly, and he works his ass off when it comes to shooting basketball. He works really, really hard at it. He takes it seriously, and it's good to show. It's good for him to show people the work that he's put in.
Mike, I think after the Nets game, Mitch said something about not overlooking teams because of their record. What did you like about how you guys came out today? Despite
Yeah, we talked about it. Our biggest thing is making our opponent feel us, and we did a better job in that area. I thought we did a nice job moving the ball and trying to take the right shots. We had a couple of turnovers in that first quarter that we wish we had back, but I thought overall it was a lot better than what we've done in a couple of games.
Obviously, 6 wins in a row. What do you feel like this team is at right now?
It's crazy. I didn't even know it was 6 wins in a row. But you're always trying to think about how we can get better on both ends of the floor, and I think we're still improving. But I got to give our guys credit. They're fighting to do the right thing. They're trying to do the right thing, and for the most part, we're getting it done defensively. Offensively, we've run into some hiccups here and there, but I think we're in a decent spot with the season about to end and going into the playoffs. I think you wish you were clicking on all cylinders, but we understand some of the areas that we need to work on, which we will keep improving on as the regular season winds down.
Mike, I know you're not necessarily going to admit to scoreboard watching, but you could be a half game behind Boston after tonight.
What's the score?
They're down 13 with 4 minutes left.
Right.
Well, how important is a second seed to you if you can get it?
It's important to try to get the number 1 seed. If you can get it, you want to get the number 1 seed. But I'm a firm believer in your seeding doesn't necessarily dictate whether you're going to win it or lose it at the end of the day. And so the higher a seed we can be, the better, mainly because our fans are awesome, and to play in this environment during that time, you couldn't ask for anything better. But at the end of the day, if we truly believe that we are that team, it don't matter where we got to go or who we got to face. And I'm a firm believer in that.
All right, last one, James. There are times in timeouts where you take a step back and let one of your assistants huddle. Why is that important to you?
It's great for the guys to hear different voices because, you have kids?
I don't.
Okay. Who has kids here? You guys are all young. Oh, you got kids. Oh, he's a kid. Okay, fair enough. Okay, right. It's like with your kids. If you're the one doing this all the time, sooner or later they may tune you out. So I have the utmost confidence in all of my assistants, and so for them to be able to have a voice or presence in what we're doing, I'm all for it because they handle their business the right way, and it gives me an opportunity to save my voice. And maybe when I'm speaking, it can magnify a little louder if you have that around you. And all my guys on the front of the bench, all my guys on the back of the bench, I'll close my eyes and let them coach and be okay with it. Before I take off, I want to give a shout out. This is an amazing thing, but to the changeover crew, our changeover crew today. It was absolutely unbelievable. So changeover crew at MSG, shout out to you guys. A lot of love, especially an overtime game. I didn't know if that was going to happen or not, but you guys got it done. So bow down.